Good evening, everyone. My panel guests here are two superstar journalists from Pakistan, Sherry, Abassi, and Aiysha from the Green Diamond Boxing, and my god brother Rio. And we're gonna chop it up for the Joshua Jake Paul fight and deliver what the people want to hear. So, predictions.
Anthony Joshua brutal stoppage.
What round are you saying? Give us a round.
Um, maybe two.
Two.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Well,
So I
Aiysha?
said that I said that to Vidal Riley. I was like, yeah, by round 1, 2, you should be able to get him out. He's like, well, you've been a bit harsh on AJ. I was like, well, no, not really, because he's two-weight heavyweight, two-time heavyweight champion. So like literally he should be able to do that and Olympian as well. Obviously, like I've been thinking about this a lot, speaking to people, listening to everything that people are saying online. And there's some people saying that they think that Jake can escape AJ for the full 8 rounds, as in moving around the ring. Now, if you are a professional fighter, if you are a gold Olympian, if you are a 2 times heavyweight champion, should
Mm,
you not have the skill to close off the ring and to make sure that that person cannot be moving around that whole ring for 8 rounds? So I don't think that he'd be able to do that for 8 rounds. I think there will be a stoppage, and I think it will probably be in round 2 or 3.
yes, it
That's what
is.
I'm saying.
Sherry?
Sorry, yeah, I think pretty much same thing. 3 rounds max, if that. I think they've got a slightly bigger ring, slightly bigger. I think it's normally 20 by 20. This is 22 by 22. So again, like Aisha said, I don't know how much difference that's going to make, but for me, this is the thing with all these type of fights. What happens is you when it gets announced, you're like, yeah, this is a load of crap. And then now, for the last 2 weeks, we've had every big channel just pushing what if, which I get it. There's two men getting in the ring, and I appreciate Jake's Paul. He's got a chance, but it's a very, very, very small, unlikely chance. He's going to need, a miracle or punch from the gods, as people said about Andrew Ruiz's shot, which obviously he was a professional. That's different, but this situation is much more unlikely that he can win, but it's possible. It's a possibility we have to accept. Yeah, even though we all agree it's very, very small. For me, obviously, Josh has been at the ring for a long time. He's obviously had to. He's linked up with Usyk's camp now as well. He's had a long time at the ring. He's had to recalibrate and sort of figure out what he wants to do. I think he's going to want to make a statement. He's being nice at the moment and having a laugh and a joke. But when have we ever seen Anthony Joshua go into the ring and be someone who goes easy? Do you know what I mean? It's not a thing. His whole rise to the top was the fact that he went in there and blasted people out. Do you know what I mean? He was
Sure.
smashing everyone up, getting stoppages all the way until the first time he went the distance, which was against was it
Joseph
Joseph
Parker.
Parker?
Yeah.
Exactly. So that was deep into his, well, not deep,
Mm,
but early
mm.
into his world championship level reign, sort of thing. So I think he's going to go in then and just beat him up, to be fair. But I think at the same time, having said that, after the beating he took against Dubois, he might want to just take a few rounds. It's been 15 months in terms of
Mm,
find a bit of sort of rhythm, because of this new style. We saw him at the workouts as well. He looked very nimble, a lot more movement. Is that just an open workouts thing and will he go in the ring and just go forward like a pressure fighter and just try and stick it on him, or will he try and box a little bit and just ease himself into it? Because he also needs a bit of rounds, but maybe he's going to save that for February. But for me, I don't see a way Jake Paul can land that one punch. He's going to land at some point on Joshua, but I don't think he's going to land anything significant that's going to trouble him,
mm.
unless Joshua's chin's completely gone after the Dubois fight. We don't know that, but
Yeah,
again,
you
very,
don't.
very
It's always
unlikely.
unknown.
But for me, yeah, I think Joshua will take maybe 3 rounds and he'll get him out of there. I think the first few rounds he'll have a look and play with him a bit. Ngannou was different. Ngannou came at him and tried to have a fight with him.
Exactly, and he got
And
counters.
exactly, and he got a bit too gassed over what he did to Fury. You can't fuck around with this guy because he hit
Yeah,
him like a lights out, which
exactly.
is what happened. So, sorry, pardon my language. I actually doesn't like bad language,
He
but you
was,
can't.
he's overconfident.
Yeah,
He's
you can't
overconfident.
do that. But Jake Paul is going to have openings in his game the same way Ngannou did. I appreciate, Ngannou's a fighter as well, but MMA, different type of stance and all that sort of stuff. And he's not really a boxer. Jake Paul has been boxing for a few years now, but he's still going to have openings, for God's sake. You know what I mean? He's not an athlete from a young age or someone who's been in the fight game that long, really. And look at who's fought. He's always fought guys that are smaller than him. He's been the bigger guy. This is a different ball game. You're fighting a former 2-time heavyweight champion, Olympian, as Aisha mentioned as well. So it's got to be a Joshua stoppage, hasn't it? Unless we somehow get this so wrong, and I'm just gonna quit boxing after that. I'm not talking boxing ever again. If this happens, we are cooked. We're finished.
Yeah,
as a sport, we're finished. We're in the mud because
Yeah,
if
Jesus.
some Disney Channel kid comes on and knocks out a former heavyweight champion, we're done.
To be
I don't see how
fair,
boxing recovers.
It's a dream come true, though.
eventually something like that will happen, you know. Eventually
Yeah.
Yeah,
something like that will happen
yeah,
because the
yeah.
amount of people coming to the game and look, white collar boxing, Wardley,
Wardley, I was
becoming
just
the
about
world
to say that.
champion.
Mm.
I've seen a couple of professionals lose to amateur fighters that are under 25. Even Mike Tyson said the other day, something like this is going to happen. And, you know, obviously the purists will be like, oh, it's all over. This is a mockery. But what I'm trying to show people is that because someone's on TV and looks electric, you never know what they're made of. And you never know a potential of someone that says, oh, they're going to have a go. Because you may start off one way and then develop another. And some people have
I'll
a
give
natural
him
talent
courage.
to improve quickly, like Wardley. So I never, if anyone that's brave enough to go in the ring and think they have a chance, you know they've
Yeah.
got something about them.
Yeah,
You
they
can
have.
never write that off.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's one thing I say as well. Can never discredit his confidence because you know what I'm saying it's booked now. We know what is happening on Friday. It's not like it's cancelled or whatnot. So yeah, like and obviously people say you have a puncher's chance, but I just think he's took a gamble too much. I think like you're just gonna show the levels and it's just gonna show. But I rate his confidence though, but I don't see it.
I reckon it'd be around three
Did
or four
anyone
as
watch
well.
the clip by Lawrence Okolie? Because he was obviously a sparring partner for Jake Paul. Did anybody watch that clip that he spoke about?
No, I've read
Said,
about it.
said it
I
surprised
saw
him.
this
That
thumbnail
one.
on Instagram, but I never
He
actually
was
clicked into
saying
it.
that when they first started sparring, that Jake was making him miss a
Mm.
lot of the punches, and he was like, "Oh gosh, I can't believe that he's making me miss," because he's like really trying to. He's like, "Oh, let me go the next day. Let me come back and like start, warming up and treating him like
Mm.
a proper prospect," and that's what he did. And then some people in the comments were like, we think that you might have been paid to say something like this because they didn't believe that,
Yeah.
people that Jake Paul would be missing, getting Lawrence Okolie to be missing, and that he couldn't land a punch on Jake Paul.
Well, he
You know
got the
what?
black eye, didn't he? He got the black eye.
Mm.
Yeah, exactly. So he definitely did
Yeah,
land him, but I
yeah.
don't know whether that was the day one or day
Yeah,
two freeze.
too.
I don't know which one that
Yeah.
was, but
Shakur Stevenson said that he was surprised at how the level that Jake Paul was at. He's not saying he's some world beater. He just said I was
yeah.
surprised at the level he was at in terms of. I think he maybe was better than what Shakur even expected. So there are boxers saying all this stuff. Shakur's got no reason to really say that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, he hasn't. He's not on the cover. He's not on the payroll.
He and that guy Shakur will
Mm.
just be straight. He's like Crawford.
Hey,
He's a straight shooter.
But Jake has improved. It's not that he
No, he has
he
hasn't.
has,
improved.
yeah,
Yeah, he's
yeah.
definitely improved.
He's
Definitely improved.
definitely done a lot of hard work. You can see that he's in the gym a lot. You can see that he's working hard and he is improving. But as we keep saying in boxing that there's levels and there is levels between someone who's at Jake Paul's level, like he might be maybe an area title potentially. I don't think he'd even
Mm.
get to British or European, something like that. Like
Yeah, no, you
you've got
never
to
be a
then you've got to look
European.
at where he's at. Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
And look at where AJ's at, and they're two worlds apart. So there's just no way in my
I
mind
haven't
that that
seen
can
any
happen.
significant change from once he lost to Fury's brother.
Tommy
To be
Fury.
fair, in terms of what he's shown, but maybe he's hiding it
I
because
think he's
he wants
improved
people to
from that fight,
underestimate
to be
him.
honest.
I
Hmm?
think
Sorry?
the money's hiding it because with his money he could buy anything. He could buy the nutritionists, the chefs, the sparring partners. You could do everything. So I just think like certain people they make it look good.
Mm.
Not to
I
throw
agree.
this out there, but obviously there's no drug testing as well. Yeah, and I think people have been
Oh,
saying
There
for a
is
there's
drug
while.
none.
testing.
No,
There
no,
is.
there's USADA, but I mean, like in
Okay.
Yeah.
terms of Jake Paul himself, like in his fights, there hasn't been any
Yeah, no, he
major
hasn't.
drug
No,
In the
testing, as it.
no,
previous
So,
no,
ones,
there
you
yeah,
mean?
hasn't.
yeah,
In
in
the
general, there's not really been any drug testing, as it.
right.
So he
Mm.
could be potentially. And I'm not saying he is, but there could be that going on. Which how many drug fails we had in the last 3 weeks, let alone at the top level, let alone someone
Mm.
like that who's a
Mm.
sideshow sort of thing.
But
So
they can't
that
be
could
in
be a thing.
this one, right, Sherry? Because they
Well,
have
they
done
can
drug
be.
testing for this
They're
one.
going to test, but it doesn't mean that they can't. They can't pass these tests. So how do we know? Do you know
Mm.
what I mean? There's all
There's
sorts of
people
funky
that
shit going on.
think
Yeah.
Yeah,
that have been tested
Yeah.
positively retrospectively. They couldn't
yeah,
feel
yeah.
at the time,
Mm,
but then they've had the blood
mm,
work and said, "Oh, Jesus, we have to be catching up."
Yeah,
mm.
there's all sorts of crap that goes on. Don't want to put that out there,
Well,
but you never know, innit? You never know.
well,
So
look, Aisha, the pharmacy. So how far ahead is pharmaceuticals compared to the testing techniques that we have? It
Mm.
must be because they're cutting edge, isn't it? Once they're developing new things. So,
Yeah, I know, but I mean, like when you're developing something, it takes years for it to get onto the market anyway. So it's not
mm,
like, as soon as it's developed, it is on the market straight away. It takes years and years. but there's the story behind that whole snack thing as well. Like I don't know. There's ways around it, isn't there? There's ways around
Yeah, the
getting
system
the
is
testing
yeah,
thing.
it's all what is it like you can mold your way around it. So it's all you've heard doctors say on camera that Dr. Uz, the one that was with Fury and Conor Benn and everyone that failed in the UK was with him.
Yeah,
He went on a
yeah.
podcast and said British boxing, I can literally guide you on how to get through these tests. He said that on camera on a
Yeah,
podcast,
no,
and now that podcast
Wow.
vanished from YouTube. But
Yeah, I
he said that
see
two or
the
three years
one
ago.
about Victor
Wow.
Conte as well.
Yeah, Conte, he knew the game. He was
Yeah,
first
yeah, yeah.
helping people do it, and now he knows how to play the system and not. Well, now he's dead,
Yeah, yeah,
whatever.
but I saw the thing where they
Oh,
said
is he dead
what they call
now?
it, the
He passed
clear.
away a few weeks ago. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
Remember
did
they
he?
said
Wow,
what's it
that's
called, the
recent.
clear, where they
Yeah.
said the clear is when they do the cocktail of the
So what happened to him?
PEDs.
He
They
just
say they
was
can clear,
unwell. He
so it
passed away.
marks it on the
Just got
test.
sick.
Wow.
I think he had cancer, maybe.
Yeah, see.
Yeah.
I still
But yeah,
expect Joshua to deal with him though, but
you should deal with him. Yeah, like I said, I don't think it should be anything complicated, but you just never know in this game, innit?
yeah,
There's
no,
two
of
men getting
course
in the
not,
ring
of
and throwing
course not.
punches. You don't know,
Remember, he
innit?
does have one punch pocket, knockout power. He does. When I see him puts Tyron Woodley to sleep, drop Anderson Silva, drop Fury. So you know that overhand right hand cross is powerful. Yeah, you can criticize someone's skill and experience, but if they got punch power, unless you're gonna go in there with an armored shield on, you're gonna get hit at some point. So it depends how flush he hits Joshua. And as you
Granted,
know, he's got a thing of being
It's true,
upright
but
and not moving his head much.
Tommy Fury ain't no Joshua.
Yeah, he's not no Joshua. But I thought that when
and he's
he got
knocking out guys
Anderson
who are smaller
Silva,
than him, innit? Like
Yeah,
Sean.
exactly. Yeah.
Tyron Woodley is a welterweight champion in the UFC. I know it's not boxing welterweight; it's bigger in the UFC. But an older man, all these guys that he's doing it to are older, retired, UFC
definitely.
fighters, and or
What did
maybe
Jake
young.
weigh in at the weigh-in?
Two
What was
one
Jake?
six,
216
and AJ's
and
243.
243. Yeah.
So it's a big gap again. He should handle him fairly easy, man. 2 3 rounds really, and get him out of there.
Yeah, he should do
I
on
don't think
paper.
it's gonna
On
get.
paper.
I just don't see it getting to a slugfest where AJ's
No.
got to use the weight on him or anything.
And there's
like
too much
that.
pressure on AJ. He can't afford to get into a stupid fight like that with him.
Yeah.
Those Ruiz memories will come back to him where he got into a slugfest and got caught. He can't be risking that. Not at this stage.
Saying that though, Ruiz is much more durable.
Of course.
Yeah,
And
I'm just saying.
Ruiz
saying
would
you-
put Jake to sleep.
So what I mean
Ruiz
is,
would put Jake to sleep.
AJ can't be in that mindset of, I'm going to swing it out with him, I'll take him. And if he gets caught with something stupid, off balance, like Fury did against Ngannou, Ngannou didn't even land flush, he just threw a punch back as Fury was punching him, hitting that here on the neck, on the temple.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't hurt Fury, he just off balance and he dropped him. So if AJ gets dropped, mentally, is he going to capitulate? You
Yeah,
don't know.
100%.
You don't know it. So this is
I
where the
don't
what
see
ifs.
it. Though. I know there's a
Of
puncher's
course,
chance. I don't see it.
I don't think it's
really
gonna happen either.
don't
But
see it.
what if? That's the whole the drama now. Is what if us coming on here to even discuss this is
But
all
I
based on
like
the
how
what if?
I like how
You know what I
on
mean?
the undercard as well. I like how Alicia Baumgardner's fight.
Yeah.
I like Carolyn the Bars fight, and I like the pair because obviously in the future as well, that's gonna be a good pair. Caroline the Bar versus Alicia
Yeah,
Baumgardner.
that'd be a good
Yeah,
fight,
yeah.
man.
I see she
Next
was
year,
hyping it up. I saw
See
the
some
what she was saying
spicy
beforehand.
talk. So yeah,
Yeah, that
I'm
should be a
sure.
serious thing. Because she was telling her, yes, everyone's running from her. Did you see it when they were interviewing her?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was shocked. The sass, the confidence, not
I'm glad that
idle.
Caroline's been signed by MVP though. It's really, really good
She's
move.
been getting promoted
Yeah,
really
for
well
the
already.
finances.
Yeah, exactly.
Better than being on BBC. You better have been with them where they've got all the hype. Go there and she get all the fights. They're signing all the best women, so that's the place to be. Respectfully.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
They're saying that do you think Caroline would stop Alicia? Because the way she looks, I think they're all because I don't see the arrogance and the boasting when they mention Caroline to Alicia. She's quite coy. Not like she pays her more
She
respect.
has respect for her. You can
Skills.
see that there's definitely respect there, isn't there?
She's the future Caroline. She'll beat all these lot now.
Yeah,
And
she
Bogard
is.
has been
I
inactive
think
as
she's
well
I think
after
she's
drug
more
fail.
talented than her brother, to be fair.
Yeah. And she's smarter. She's a better boxer.
Yeah, she's a better boxer. Yeah, and seems
Respectfully,
to be
she's got a lot more sort
stronger
of understanding.
mentally.
Yeah.
Stronger mentally, yeah, definitely.
100%.
Definitely.
She's one to
But
watch,
then
man.
again, she hasn't been in trouble yet, has she?
That's when you find out.
In trouble.
That's when you find out.
That's why she needs to go in there with like the Alicias, the Clarissa Shields, the Savannah Marshalls,
Shields might be a step too far.
Oh yeah, she
She's way too big and
Yeah,
she's too
yeah,
experienced. But
yeah.
yeah, and the
Dubois,
hand
Well, yeah,
she'll be
but
the next
she's
one up.
gone up
boxing.
now. I think Shields is currently at heavyweight
Heavyweight,
now,
and she's
isn't
at
it?
heavyweight.
And
Yeah,
it's
she's
like
fighting.
she's
Oh
staying there
wow,
now.
is she?
So,
She's
yeah.
there
Yeah,
now.
Yeah, but
women's
remember she
heavyweight though,
drops
and
down
She's
she's
had
regular.
two
yeah, yeah,
fights, I think, at
Yeah,
heavyweight right
heavyweight. Yeah.
now.
she
Or
goes up
maybe
down regular.
three.
She goes up down regular.
She
I
has to
remember
because there's no one else to fight. Yeah,
the
Yeah.
I
gap
know the
between the
Frank
male
DeJean
heavyweights.
one, that's going to
yeah,
be at heavyweight.
yeah.
Remember the
Heavyweight.
gap between the male heavyweights and
Melissa's
the
just
female
done
heavyweights is
everything, hasn't
different.
she? She's like going in the cage, going in the ring. She's like doing everything, Clarissa.
Mm,
She's like
mm.
brilliant, honestly.
Yeah,
So,
she's a good role model.
yeah, of
Yeah,
course. But
absolutely.
remember the female gap between the heavyweights and like
Mm,
say welterweight is much smaller than it
Yeah,
used to be.
exactly. So
yeah,
it's a different, yeah, it's a
Yeah,
different sport in
it's
that
not like
sense.
it's
Yeah.
16, 17 stone women fighting like 9, 10 stone women. It's
Mm.
not that kind of
I
gap
don't
between the
think we're
heavyweight
gonna
and
see the
the welterweight.
Shields Baumgardner one until like maybe Baumgardner decides to go up. I don't think we're gonna
She's too
see.
small. That
No,
ain't
she
gonna
won't
happen.
go up. She
Yeah,
won't
She's
go
way
up.
too small.
yeah. So I think she needs to go up if anything, because
No, she
obviously
won't
that
go.
fight's been in the pipeline for years now. But it's always
She's
about
just too
who
small.
wants to go down and who wants to come up. So
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
She's told Clarissa to come down to 140. and Clarissa said
That's never
no.
gonna happen. Yeah. Mm.
no,
She said she'll come
not
up.
now that she's at heavyweight. She doing that? No way.
No, but she's done it for other people. So I think there's a bit of
But come
hesitation,
down to
kind of
147
anxiety.
from heavyweight.
Yeah, yeah. Remember, it's not like she's 14, 15 stone. It's not like the men. She wouldn't have to
Mm,
do that. She's done that quite often. Remember, that's why how she says she's the GOAT. Because she's got
okay.
undisputed in so many different divisions. So I don't think she'll have a problem with that. I think it's because the level and skills of Aiysha, where she said, boy, if I come down and then I'm slightly off physically or I'm drained, she'll have a serious chance. So she says, I'll give myself the better chance because I'm the A side. But I say she has to do what I say. You know how it go.
Yeah, I
Mm.
want to see Laura Price in that mix as well.
Mm. She's good, man.
Yeah,
She's so
she's
Yeah,
good.
good,
she is.
isn't it?
She's serious. She's serious.
Good. I want to see her in
My
that
god
mix
brother
as well.
told me that she would duff up Natasha Jonas.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, she did, didn't it? She done a
yeah,
10
yeah.
and 0.
He told me
Yeah.
beforehand
Didn't
that
win a
she's
round
gone.
out of the
10 and
10.
0. She didn't win a single
Yeah,
round. Yeah, she
yeah,
done
yeah.
a proper embarrassed her, man. At
Proper
peak.
I was
embarrassment.
sad.
Yeah.
I'm a huge Natasha
I'm
fan,
not
so
boasting over that one, you know, but obviously I just like her build, everything. Like she's got
yeah.
that proper kind of
Mm.
like sports physique. So I didn't see it.
Yeah.
Mm,
And Jonas, respectfully, is older as well, quite a bit
yeah,
older, and
Yeah.
he's a
After
bit
been
Ray
in a lot of top
Jonas's
fights.
career, that she's 40 as well. Like
Yeah.
the people that are 40 as well, give it to them. Like the
Yeah,
Baddie
man.
Jacks,
Still around.
there's a couple others as well. But yeah, like there's you've got to give it to them. That's what
it's the hand speed though. That's the thing. The hand speed,
Mm,
leg speed.
Klitschko
That's
as
why he did
well.
now.
You know?
Mm. It
yeah.
was a total physical mismatch. That's why it was. That's why it looked so embarrassing because by the time she threw one, she's from 3-4 and she's moved.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so in it, she was basically just in and out, hit, in and out. Mm.
But that's the thing is like sometimes in your head you think that you can move faster, but your body doesn't do it. And I think that's
Mm.
what Canelo said in his last fight as well. He was like, I was feeling like I wanted to do this and I was trying to, but it just wasn't moving. Like my body wasn't going.
Yeah, Klitschko said the exact same thing after the AJ fight. In the press
Yeah.
conference, he said
What weight is Laura Price as well? What weight is she?
147, isn't it? She's
Because
welterweight,
Yeah,
isn't she?
well,
140,
okay,
147, I think, yeah.
I see her comfortably moving into the heavyweights and
Mm.
comfortably, and I don't think it would like alter her speed or anything. I see her like moving there
well,
comfortably,
you
but I
never know, you
don't.
know. You never
Mm.
know. I thought that with Roy Jones all them years ago. And then when he went up to heavyweight in '04 and he came back down to try and fight, light heavy, I said, Jesus, I could tell he lost speed, everything. Punch resistance. It was like he got old overnight. So you can never tell with that. It depends on your physiology and you can only find out once you do it.
Mm.
Mm.
After this, I'm gonna go and do some research on Baumgardner's opponent because I heard she's been on a little streak, but I haven't really seen any of her fights.
Well, there's always someone new coming out. That's the thing.
Mm.
That's why they tell you professional boxing, prize fighting, fight like you're gonna fight a serious world beater. But if you just get caught slipping and someone's hungry, you can get put on
What
your
weight
backside.
is the Brazilian woman Beatrice at? Her last name's Beatrice.
Didn't
I
she
don't
just
know.
lose? No, that
Yeah,
was
to that
the one that lost to the
Turkish
Turkish
woman.
lady. Yeah, yeah.
She's
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
dangerous.
Is that
She's
lightweight? Is
dangerous.
that lightweight?
Aaron
I think it's
Tahan.
lightweight. I think it's
Oh,
lightweight. I
lightweight.
think so.
She's dangerous, that
Yeah.
Turkish woman.
Yeah, yeah.
Properly.
She
Maniac.
did proper
Yeah.
well, huh? She
She
did.
Yeah,
swung like a maniac and took her out. Yeah.
swung like a
Fair
maniac,
play,
and
fair play, man.
they just had so much effect, but that was
Oh,
dangerous.
can't hate
She's
on it. Fair play.
dangerous.
Wow.
Hmm. Now saying that, you see, What about the Shakur and Teofimo Lopez? Yeah, I'm excited about that.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
Shakur
that's a
takes him,
good
man.
fight.
He's too good.
I
Shakur, yeah,
can't call that one.
100%. I've got to say Shakur on this one.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think on points though.
definitely.
If he does, he'll be on
Yeah,
points.
points. It'll be a points victory, but he'll shut him out. He'll be like 9-3, that type of fight.
I don't
Tiafimo's
see
as good as he
anyone
is.
getting knocked out in that one.
No, no.
Yeah.
No.
As good as Tiafimo is, I just don't see Shakur. Shakur's been waiting for this moment, like a big contemporary
Sorry,
fight with
the
a guy
elite
his age.
level. Mm,
Yeah.
mm,
So he's in a show out, I think. I think he's too good. And Tiafimo's, brilliant in his own way, but he's unpredictable. He can turn up and just
mm,
put a stinker in, or he can, be beating someone. But if you look at his resume, obviously he beat Loma and he beat Josh, but they were both older kind of thing. Now he's fighting a guy who's a pound for pound level talent in his age group.
mm.
Let's see what he's got. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
but you see what I like with that though, even though Lomo was old, he was rapid still, and he was the
Loma.
angle shifts on him, and it
Yeah,
took
yeah.
and the way Tiafomo worked him out, and then he started to do that forehand off to stop him pivoting.
Yeah, yeah.
He's pushing him as he's pivoting, so he couldn't get round and the angles.
Yeah, yeah.
He's
He's
a
clever.
master. I
He's
said
clever.
he's
Yeah.
boxing like a seasoned pro with the IQ.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Yeah.
then when he
I
fought, what was
rate
it,
his
the Australian
performance
one, he
against
looked
Haney
useless.
as well.
Hmm?
Yeah, Cambosis
I
he
rate
shut
his
down, yeah.
Yeah, Cambosis,
performance against Haney as well.
Whose performance against any? Who was that, sorry?
Lomas.
Oh, sorry, you want Loma.
Yeah,
Sorry, yeah, yeah.
I
I think
rate
about
his
Biggie, yeah.
performance there as well. But I just
Mm.
think Haney edged it with the
Yeah.
bodywork.
I had Haney, yeah, literally
Yeah,
that's why
yeah.
I had Haney win that fight as well by one round for the
Mm,
bodywork. No one spoke about that, but he was hitting the body from round one.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
he was
yeah,
in the more different round one,
yeah.
but
And I
Teofimo and
see them
Shakur.
kind of making Loma pause as well.
Mm.
I don't think
it's
people
good.
was
He was
looking at
feeling
that,
him,
but
and
I
he was
see
feeling him.
like a
Yeah, yeah.
good free shot that made
Made him
Loma
think.
pause. Yeah.
Mm.
So
But you're
yeah.
right, yeah. If he shows up like he does against I can against Cambosis, like you said, stinking out the place, he's like almost anyone can beat him. Because I was
Mm.
totally shocked, but I was stunned by that. Stunned by that. Especially
Then
after I
again,
seen school with Lomachenko.
I
Mm,
think he fought against Josh Taylor, MSG. He might feel like, you know what, this is my home ground. I became
yeah.
ring champion here. I became, world champion here.
Uh,
You don't know. Obviously,
yeah.
Tfimo's got a chance, but Shakur's too good, I think.
Yeah.
Mm.
And they're both
Yeah.
natural counter punchers, isn't it?
Plus
So
Uh,
plus Loma as well.
he's gonna make
Loma's
Tfimo
help
step to him. And that's it.
mm,
Loma's technique helped Hitchens beat Gambosa's as well.
Mm.
mm,
But you know how
mm.
close like Shakur Stevenson and Bud are. They obviously train together. You know, he's a mentor for him. All of that stuff. Seeing what Bud has done, you know that Shakur wants that, and you can see the
Mm,
hunger in his eyes. Every time I watch him online, it's like he's working, he's working. Like you can see that he just wants what Bud has achieved,
mm.
and he's working for it, and he's going to get it. So,
Will
yeah,
you
I
think
don't
he'll
think
retire
anyone like
undefeated,
Theo.
Aisha? You
Pardon?
think he'll retire undefeated?
I yeah. I mean,
You
why not?
do?
I think he
Wow.
can do. He can do. Why not? I
Depends
mean,
how far he goes in weight, and I think 147 is his
you
max. He can't
know,
go any bigger than that.
he
He's not big.
he literally just wants to be the best. And
Mm.
I mean, the only thing is that he doesn't want to fight everybody in his weight class, though, does he?
Nah, that's right.
Who
That's
doesn't?
the only thing.
Shakur, because
Yeah,
He's
he doesn't
because
want to fight
Keyshawn.
Keyshawn, right?
That's because they're mates, in it. Yeah.
Because they're mates. Yeah, they're like brothers.
Yeah.
So if you
Mm.
don't want to fight everyone, how are you gonna get everything? You can't get all
Well,
the accolades.
it depends what Shakur does though, because he's
No,
gone to
but there's
140 for this
been like,
fight.
remember,
He might go back down.
sometimes
I don't know.
it's money as well. They've always said, yeah, they're brothers, but they said for the right purse, they will.
Oh, really? Did they say
Yeah,
that?
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
I thought
They've
he's
always
always
said,
said that, no, I'm not going to do that for,
yeah,
doesn't
they've
matter what it's
like,
for.
yeah, that's what they push out there. But like they said, for the right purse, they will. Like if
What,
Interesting.
that comes about for the right purse.
what was that you saying about the Shakur?
I just said obviously he's 135 champion.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
moving up for this fight. There's no
Mm,
guarantees in stay at 140 because there might not be other opportunities that he's interested in. He might go back down.
mm.
Depends what he does in it. But he said that he sees himself one day at 147. But
Okay.
he said Haney's too big. Yeah, I mean he's already started saying these types of things, so he might just win
That's
this and
it.
go back down.
Yeah,
Do you know what I
Him and
mean?
that's
Conor
it.
Ben have been going to and fro a
Yeah, that
bit
doesn't
as
mean
well.
anything.
Like,
Conor
Yeah, I
Ben's just
when
remember
saying,
he
yeah,
the
does it, because there's
aerial.
no
Yeah,
way,
I
like,
remember
there's
the
there's
aerial.
absolutely no way that Conor should be sharing that ring with Shakur Stevenson at
Connor's a
all.
clout chaser, man. Anything he says is full of shit. Yeah, he's just a clout
Mm.
chaser.
I
He wants to make
think
headlines.
I
That's all he
just
wants to
think
do.
the pivoting and the jab, well, not really the jab, but just the pivoting and the angles just frustrate him a little bit.
And we don't even know if Conor can make 147 safely.
Mm,
Let's see him make 147 and see how he looks in his next
yeah,
fight. If he's serious,
Mm.
innit? If he's
yeah.
serious, do you know what I mean? They've
He's
dodged Haney.
hyped. That win
Yeah,
over Eubank has hyped him beyond
yeah,
measure.
yeah.
He's
Because
not in
Eubank was
the
dead. He was dead in
category.
the ring. Yeah, it's
I can't
crazy.
believe he's
Mm,
trying to say he did criticize Haney. He said Haney's a superior boxer to you.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Superior talent.
Haney will 12-0 him. Haney will
Yeah.
12-0 him. That's why they're saying that. Yeah, I mean, embarrass him for life. He'll
Yeah.
retire on the night. You know what I mean? So
I've
Yeah,
heard him
knows what
call. I've heard him call Boots his name as well. I don't think he's could
Boots will
match
kill him in
Boots.
3 rounds. He'll have him in hospital.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
What? What? Haney? Haney's called out
No,
Boots.
No.
no,
Oh,
No,
Ben.
Connor.
Conor, no, that's ridiculous. He's looking for a payday. No way.
No.
That is the next one. That man there. I've
Mm.
said that for about 5 years now. That's the next one.
yeah.
Yeah, Boots. He just
Yeah,
needs the
all the
fights. And he needs
qualities.
the fights. Mm.
Yeah, and
I
he's
need
durable
to. I
as
need
well.
to see that one and Ortiz, boy. That's
Yeah,
like
but
my
they're all
one.
just
I wanna
posturing
see.
in it until they get the money. They won't fight. So it ain't gonna happen next. They're saying they're negotiating,
Yeah,
but
it
it ain't
won't
gonna happen.
happen next. It won't
What
happen
happen
next.
next? There's not in their head. There's not even a world title on the line, so they're not gonna do it.
Yeah,
Do you know
exactly,
what I mean?
exactly.
You don't get these fights without a world title.
No.
That's why I think it might be Joshua. It might be Fury versus Wardley or something. They might try and pull that just to get a world title for Joshua and Fury. Do you know what I mean? They won't want to do that without a world
Why
title.
Wardley?
Yeah.
That's dangerous. I don't. You think Fury would take that fight?
No, I don't think he'll take it.
Yeah.
Not at all. Fury's not an idiot. He knows what time it is. He'll want a nice, easy win, and then Joshua, if he even gets through his next fight. Let's see what
I
happens.
don't think we've seen the last of Crawford though.
Nah, I think he's done. He's like Ward.
No,
He's
I
crossed the
think
game.
he's
He
gonna.
don't need to mess
I was
about.
saying this to Sean yesterday. I think he's gonna let Boots reign supreme, then come back like what Mayweather did to Canelo.
If he was a bit
No,
younger,
but
would have said yeah.
that was different, though. Yeah, that was
Yeah,
different.
yeah.
Mayweather was 36, and that he was still fighting like he's in a
Remember, he's
6-fight deal
older,
with
he's
Showtime.
older.
That was different.
No,
Crawford didn't come back at
he's
40 to
gonna
fight
come
prime
back.
Boots. Boots is a naturally much bigger guy who will
Yeah.
go to light heavy by the time it's
Yeah,
all said
yeah,
and done.
good because the
He's
height.
different. Yeah, he's a different kettle of fish.
I
So
How
think
old
he's
is
gonna come
Terence
back to
Crawford
face
now?
Boots, man.
he's
Is
38.
Terence 38? Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's too old, man. He's too old.
He
He's
can't
not.
come back now.
To be fair, he could have had 1-2 more fights and
Yeah,
become
yeah.
a champion at middleweight, but then that whole Janibek drug fail messed it all up because then they could have had a unified 3-belt champion. He could have fought
Yeah,
Adames
that's what he
and done
wanted.
undisputed. So that's why he waited, and that's why he's announcing it now.
Exactly. He was wanting him to do a Thanos in it.
Yeah, you just come in, get one belt, and
collect
snap.
all the
Yeah,
belts
I
for
think
me,
he's gonna
and then
come
I come
back.
in one
I think
fight.
he's gonna come back. I don't think we've seen the last of him. I
I
don't
think he's
we've
done.
seen the
I
last
think
of
he's
him.
under award. He's going to talk about certain things, but he ain't going to do it.
No,
He
no.
I
knows
don't
not to
think.
tempt
I
fate.
don't think we've seen the last of him, man. But at the same time, I know Buddy's serious, and I don't think it's a publicity stunt.
Yeah,
But
he would never have done that.
No,
I
he's
don't.
not. He's
the type
not
of guy
a
to
man
do all
to
that.
I don't think we're gonna see the last of him.
No, I think he's done. Unless he does
Yeah,
exhibitions. but
I agree with you. I don't think he'll come back
Mm.
because he don't
He's not
need
going to
the
risk it.
money. He's
He
not.
doesn't need it now.
He's not like Mayweather where he spends obscene amounts of money to show off. He don't do that.
And you know
Yeah, he's a
something?
proper businessman. He's a
Yeah,
proper
he's got like.
businessman.
Did you
How
watch
he
the interview? He's
handles
got 80
himself,
properties.
everything.
He's
He's a
got 80,
proper
80
businessman.
properties and stuff.
I'm
Yeah.
saying I
He
just
lived in
don't
the same
think
place
he's
as
done.
well. Like he just
Yeah.
bought out the whole street or something, didn't he? Yeah, really
He owns a
nice.
lot of property in Omaha as well. And from a young, I think when he signed with Top Rank, obviously for him, I think he re-signed them twice, and he was on like a $3 million per fight
Like I
guarantee.
know they're two different
So
people as well, but look at Andre Wood. Andre Wood was thinking about coming back and fighting
No, he's
Joshua.
hyping it.
no, but
doing for
him
publicity.
saying that
He was
that
just
was never
saying
going to happen.
it. Yeah.
That wasn't even realistic. That was a stupid thing for him to say. I love Dre. I'm one of his biggest fans, but that was a stupid thing for him to say. He got a bit too gassed when he saw like Creed and that, and he started in that. I think he got.
Yeah,
It's possible. It's not possible, bro. Come on.
Jesus.
You know what I mean,
That's like saying someone calling out Mayweather. The man's nearly 50.
yeah, it's just
Oh,
pointless.
come on. Yeah,
You know what?
even
You know what
top
happened with
YouTubers.
with Andre Ward? He was thinking because people said, oh, Roy Jones did it, but he did it against John Ruiz. Let's be fair
That's
here.
right, exactly.
Yeah.
Respect due to Roy for doing it, but John Ruiz wasn't some
Yeah,
all-time
exactly.
great
He
heavyweight.
wouldn't
He
take on
was,
Lennox Lewis at that time.
yeah, exactly.
No
He was
way.
easy pickings. That's why Roy did it.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
I mean?
he's right. One belt.
Again, I don't think Andre's a clout chaser, so I think if
No,
he
it's
felt
not,
that,
I'm not saying clout chaser in the sense that he was like doing it to be disrespectful. He
probably
genuinely believed
genuinely
he
wanted
could
to,
go do
yeah.
it,
Yeah.
but it's not a realistic prospect in it.
No.
He said he'd fight Tony Bellew first as well at cruiserweight and then move up like stupid things like that. I was like, just relax, bro. If you've retired now, just enjoy it. Do you know what I mean?
But they obviously must miss it so much.
Yeah,
though,
of course.
Yeah, of
listening
course
to
they
the
do.
games,
Yeah,
the
of course they do.
commentating
That's why they're working in
around
it. That's why they're working.
I
That's
reckon,
as
I
well as they
reckon,
can get.
because Tony Belly's on the scene like a lot. I reckon he misses
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, of
That's
course.
why. That's why he's got a job because he misses it too much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
What I would like to see, even though it'll probably be exhibition, is Ward versus Frock again. Yeah.
Oh my
Or
god.
Ward and Gazagi. But Gazagi's fragile, brittle hands, and he's older. I don't think they will
They're
happen.
too old, man. Too old.
Yeah.
yeah. A lot of people miss it. Like R.I.P. to Ricky Hatton. I know, like just before he died, he definitely wanted to come back.
He was
Yeah,
going
he was
to, though.
fighting
He
in
was
December, wasn't he?
planning
He was
to
fighting in
go in
December.
December and fight in
Kell Brook
July.
stepped in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he missed it. He missed it. That's what was part of his depression because the adulation and the crowds adoring him. He missed that. Of course, it's probably
And
like
there's something to work towards, isn't it?
Some
Something
people
to,
look
Yeah.
miss the discipline as well.
Who's that? Oh, sorry. I thought you said Mr. Discipline. What did you say? Mr. Discipline. Sorry.
Yeah,
I was
Mr.
like, who's Mr.
Discipline.
Discipline? I was like, who's this? Which box is
Remember, he
this?
weren't
Oh, shit.
disciplined though, cuz he
Sorry,
weren't
sorry.
disciplined. He used to blow
Yeah.
up between fights. He used to
Yeah, yeah.
sometimes he was like as big as a heavyweight, kind of
Mm.
like Nassim. He used to get massive,
Yeah.
so he weren't disciplined. He was constantly yo-yoing. That's probably what shortened his career and why his punch resistance went down.
It affects you in it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, definitely. So to be fair, Abdullah told me there's a proper fight that's on the same time as Joshua and Paul on Friday though.
Is it Nigeria or is it
Yeah,
Ghana?
Ghana,
Two
Ghana,
cards.
Ghana.
Ghana,
There's
yeah.
two. Oh,
Ghana.
Nigeria moved in
Dan
it. Is it?
Aziz
Yeah.
is fighting Craig Richards, right?
That's on Saturday.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's the fight. He said that.
Is it on Friday or Saturday?
No, it's on Saturday, but the one in Miami is 3 a.m. on Saturday.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so,
Saturday morning
Saturday,
for us.
they're
Saturday
both-
morning. So
morning,
it's
yeah,
Friday
yeah.
night
That's
there.
an
no,
interesting
And then
fight.
Saturday night
That's
is
an
Saturday
interesting
morning.
fight.
Saturday morning.
They're
Yeah.
both at British level.
I think Craig Richards does him. You know.
No, Richard's a
You
good
think so?
mover.
You think Craig's gonna win?
Yeah. I don't think Aziz is very good, man. I like him, but
Really?
I don't think he's got
You
enough
think
to.
that British
Yeah,
level?
yeah, he's British
Yeah.
European level. I just don't
Yeah.
think. I reckon if Richards has got anything left, that's what it depends on, I guess.
But that's the thing, isn't it? When was his last actual win? Like against a
A
good,
meaningful win, yeah.
good-
It's been a while. It's been a while, but yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
just feel like Craig Richards. Initially, that's what my first thing was. I think Richards might do him. I don't know. Sean's smiling, so I don't know. Maybe he thinks Aziz. I don't know.
No,
I
to be
don't
fair,
know.
I haven't seen any of them fights. So
Oh,
that's
really?
what Abdullah
I
said. Look,
see
you've got to be
Richards
talking real
fight the
boxing.
Birmingham guy. What's his name again? The black Birmingham guy. I think he.
I don't know,
I
right?
forgot his name. Shaq something. I can't
Shakan
remember.
Pitters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
What Abdullah was saying though, those are the real fights that we should be analyzing. Yeah,
Yeah, no,
he
100%,
said the thing
100%.
is
Yeah, yeah.
pantomime. He said
Yeah.
pantomime, Joshua and Paul. So I said, really?
That's the only thing
You'll have
people
to
care
come in
about,
and
innit?
tell us then, because I said I don't have any kind of knowledge about those two. So I
No,
guess you and Aisha does. So
they're both good fighters. I'm not saying that they're bad fighters by any means, but I just like out of those two at the moment, I'd probably say Craig Richards.
Yeah, I think like as well, I didn't see really much in Dan Aziz when he faced Buatsi. I think Buatsi
No.
just showed
He dropped him
more
twice in it.
will. Yeah,
Yeah.
He
showed
dropped him
more
twice and he was
will,
up on
showed
points
more
and he just didn't really get
determination.
going. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So
I think it's a good matchup, to be honest.
Yeah, it's a good fight.
Between the two of them.
Not
I
bad fight.
thought that maybe Aziz would do it, but
Mm.
let's see what happens
Mm.
on the night.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
You thought Aziz would do it?
Yeah,
We'll see. We'll see.
let's
see.
go and let's see. Yeah.
I'm giving
how was
I'm
it?
giving Richards a chance because he's a boxer and mover. So I
Mm.
think Aziz comes forward with a high guard a lot. I see Richards kind of pivoting away
He's
from
got the reach as well, hasn't
He's got the
he?
region height on him, so
Yeah.
I think Richards would play it clever. He's not going to
Yeah.
get into war with him
Yeah.
because Aziz needs someone to fight with him because Boati kept it clever as well and picked his shots.
Mm.
That's how you dropped him and stuff. I don't think Richards.
I
is gonna
don't
risk
think
it.
he's good against the movers, like
Yeah.
they say about Canelo. I don't think he's good
Mm.
against the movers.
Yeah.
Well, they
No
say that
disrespect.
Canelo's beat a lot of good movers. He beat Plant.
Yeah, yeah.
Plant's a good mover.
Yeah, yeah.
It's,
Yeah.
it's the elite level they're talking about. Yeah, but
Mm.
remember, Alvarez has punched up all types of fighters with
Yeah,
all
all
types of
different
quality.
types, yeah. For real.
But it's just that at the
Just
elite
even on the 63
level,
level
he's
as
fallen
well.
down. That's all.
Maybe
That's
he's
all
had
it is.
63 fights. I haven't really seen a lot of people with that kind of
Yeah, it's just the
that
elite
Quick one.
level.
level.
What time is it finishing the recording, Sean? Because we're getting to like 9:10. What time does
2
it come on?
minutes.
Yeah, it's
In
2
2
minutes. Yeah,
minutes.
2 minutes,
Okay,
20
cool.
seconds.
Just in case it cuts off when we're talking. Yeah.
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 No, don't worry. Once it gets down to the last minute, I'll wrap it. I'll wrap it.
Oh, okay. Just I was looking at the time, I was like, oh shit, because
Mm.
the amount of times me and you've been talking, we just start rambling about all sorts. It's gone me and him getting too gassed.
Now, to be fair though, the last two that I done with Rio and Aisha, we've been like 34 minutes, 25
Yeah?
minutes.
Okay,
Look on the video. Yes,
I'm the
yes.
problem. I'm the problem.
We've
I'm
gone so
sorry.
long.
No. Obviously, I like this. I like this. Therefore,
Yeah, me and Sean
talkers
just go on a
on
mad one.
Yeah, we do.
We'll talk about something that's present.
definitely
Like
talkers on
20
it.
years
Trust
back and
me.
talk about that. Yeah, it's crazy.
It's true.
Crazy.
It's true.
I do.
But yeah,
So
I think.
when are
Yeah,
we
go on.
when we gonna do the next one then? New Year? Is there any? Oh yeah, what TMFimo and Shakur? Yeah.
That'll be next year. We got a whole month till
Before
that, innit?
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't think, isn't it? There's meant to be they're meant to do the PBC card, the Keith Thurman fight versus Fundora, but they haven't mentioned that again. So that'll be February, March time. We got a bit of time for that, yeah. So I think a bit of a quiet period over Christmas, innit? And
Yeah.
then
We'll just keep me
Then
posted
all the
because
rest of them
obviously.
fighting in January, aren't they? You've got the Magnificent Seven in January
Yeah,
as well,
yeah.
right? I think.
Moses Atama, yeah. Franklin, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
see,
one.
so yeah, just keep us posted because obviously
Yeah.
you don't keep your ear to the ground, so
Yeah.
daily. So
Yeah, it's fine.
rely on
Oh
you.
yeah, Coley's back on the obviously at
Oh,
heavyweight,
he's
He's gone,
on.
innit?
He's on
21st.
Saturday, isn't he? He's in
Yeah.
It'll be
Nigeria doing.
What happened
21st.
to David Adelaide? He was on the card. He's not on there anymore.
Oh,
Okay.
he's not there.
Okay.
He's not on there. His name was on the
Yeah,
poster, but
then
he was announced as
on the
having it.
27th is a new and
Oh
Picasso.
yeah,
Yeah,
a new
yeah.
one, Picasso, yeah.
They
Oh yeah,
mentioned it.
yeah.
Yeah, cool. Thank you, guys.
Right.
Next
See you
time.
later.
Bye.
Yeah,
See you
till
later.
next
Bye bye.
time. Bye,
Nice
everyone.
one.
Bye.